Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Form of Therapy. My name is Jaeok PD, and today on the Culture Study, I'm going to be reacting to Thunder from 17. This is their latest comeback, marking their 10th anniversary. Not many groups can say that. There are a handful of groups out there that cross that 10-year mark, but it is still such a huge achievement. Now, unfortunately, Chonghan and Wonu didn't list, so I don't expect to hear or see them in this video unless they pre-recorded this. But with that in mind, I'm also a bit late to this, and I'm so sorry. I gotta apologize. It is 17 after all. If I'm known for anything on this channel, it is absolutely my 17 reactions. You know, I've got the tattoo to prove it. I've been a day one stan, and they are my alt group. But sorry to say, I was in the hospital when this came out, and so unfortunately, I was unavailable. I'm okay now. It was kind of like a whole arduous journey, but I've been in recovery. I get like IV medications at home every day, and you know, it'll take a few months for me to fully recover, but yeah, I'm okay. But that's why I'm like a whole month late, so sorry. But hey, without further ado, let's check out Thunder. I'm already excited. Vibe-wise, whoa. Typically with most 17 songs, there's a bit more build-up in the intro. We just went right into it. I'm gonna be honest, I was not expecting to see Wonu in this. Oh, that's fantastic. I love it. Interesting use of the word aloe. Whoa, I've never heard Tokyum's voice used like that. Ooh, the chitty chitty like. That's fun. Oh, look, this is such a groove. Oh, Dino definitely took Chonghan's part. That would have been a moment where Chonghan would have done that. Is that Sungwan? Whoa! Vocals surprised me. Is that Shua? Oh, so interesting. Oh, that is, I mean, listen, the chorus and the hook, the vibe of it is definitely a 17 vibe, but that is, I feel like, one of the most 17 convention breaking songs. I feel like there are a lot of things that they do that they break a lot of their traditional tropes on how their songs are typically structured or like their go-to moves here and there. It's exciting. Just like a full-on dance beat. Notably, things that stood out to me. So one thing, it's called Thunder. That's such a very powerful, aggressive word. I was expecting something explosive and loud, not something so much of an earworm and so addictive and almost cerebral. Like it's really just worming its way into your brain of how addictive it is. Another thing that stood out to me and surprised me is Seungkwan and Dogyum and Uji. I feel like they did not open up their vocal like well as much as they usually do. Especially Seungkwan and Dogyum, they have like really big open vocals, really big open voices, and I thought they would do something really loud and booming. They never hit those ranges. In fact, I was really surprised by Seungkwan's first initial part where I was like, oh, he could sing this stronger. He usually sings these parts stronger. And I think Dino then came in like right after and he did the pre-chorus like really softly. For a song called Thunder, there's a lot of control and it's very subdued. And there like it is a dance song, but it is also at the same time kind of like not as big and explosive as I thought it was going to be. It's very, very, very focused. Kind of like, I guess they say, than Thunderbolt. So kind of, I guess, more like a lightning strike rather than something more explosive. So that was surprising. And then Seungkwan and Dogyum and I guess Shua, I think, I wasn't quite sure, but I think it's Shua, showed me something really different with their vocals. Like I feel like Seungkwan and Dogyum especially, their voices have always been used in just like one or two ways because I mean frankly they're so good at what they do. They're used as like specific assets. And maybe it's because Chong'an's not here. Maybe it's because Wonwoo's not here. Maybe they're mixing things up, but I feel like for the first time I actually feel like I heard something completely new from Dogyum and Seungkwan. Like they're doing very interesting singing styles. I feel like maybe Dogyum with his post hook, that first chorus post hook, as well as Dino's second verse, I feel like those parts would have typically been Chong'an's parts. And I feel like it's like this nasally part that Chong'an can hit really well, especially Dogyum's post hook. And it feels like Dogyum took that part instead because Chong'an's not here. So Wonwoo pre-recorded because I think that fits within the timeline, obviously. But Chong'an enlisted a while ago, and so Chong'an was not here to pre-record for this, right? And so that is really surprising, and it's really exciting because 17 is such a large member group load that while it is sad that members have to enlist, but that when members do enlist, you actually get a very exciting change up because members are starting to have to take other members' lines and disperse it in different ways, and it feels a lot more creative. I mean, most people when they get to the 10-year mark, now I know this about 17, but most people when they get to the 10-year mark, they might be slowing down, you know? And when they're going to enlist, it's like, okay, well, we're going to have to slow down while we enlist. 17, again, maybe because of the group's number count, feels like a group that, now they said this themselves, of course, they're not slowing down by any means. It's not like a, hey, we're all going to go do our individual solo careers and then occasionally, maybe once a year, once every 2 years, we're going to group back up and do a big group thing. No, 17 just feels like we're going to keep doing what we've been doing. We're going to be operating as 17 as a group, even if some members are missing, and we're going to be now evolving. And I feel like part of that evolution was Thunder. I really, really, really like that. Oh, man. I would say people that really stood out to me that I felt like were some personal, just like MVPs in this music video for me that was really exciting. I mean, I don't think Mingyu had like too many parts, but Mingyu's part was just stand out, and it was soft too. Again, going back to the how surprising so many parts of this song are soft, even though it's called Thunder, and Mingyu especially too, because Mingyu typically when he sings or the rap lines he's given, he sings it really loud, or he does that like auto tune thing, or he kind of like breaks his voice a little bit, and he has like that very unique tone. But he gave us something different as well. June, I felt like June was more prominent in this music video. Again, with less members, that might be why. I felt like June had more lines. June was more prominent, and I really felt that. I would say Coops. I felt like Coops had such a big and heavy presence in this one. I think especially because he had verse parts as well as him leading the chorus. And Thunder, like the aesthetic of the music video is kind of very... I have to investigate, but it's like kind of very like sickly and like a little bit like an acid trip, and it's a little crazy, the vibe. And I gotta say, like, that's not an insult to Sungchar, but that suits Coop so much. Like, I think Thunder aesthetically and conceptually is like so cool for Coops. So I thought he stood out actually the most. He was also wielding a chainsaw. I mean, right? Like, so how could you forget that? I would say another MVP would be Uji. I felt like Uzi in particular, he was really stand out here. I feel like Uzi and Hoshi stood out really well. Especially, again, Hoshi did the chorus, as well as Uzi doing the post hook, as well as the chiri chiri is like very, very memorable. Fantastic. Another fantastic comeback from 17. Let's go ahead and watch this music video again, because I'm trying to figure out what the heck the art direction for this music video is. Okay, what did that sign say? Daredevils only? Yeah. Happy birthday, dare enough. I saw that misting poster outside and out front, but it was too small. Let's see what it is. Daredevil 17. Okay, was I crazy, or is there someone in green skin? That person's in green skin. Okay, I wasn't crazy. And I think I see someone in pink skin later, too. Interesting. So it's called Thunder. I associate the word thunder as like such a much more bigger, powerful word, but I guess it feels like the theme is more like thrill, excitement, electricity, but like electricity is not that great of a title. And thrill, it just doesn't have the same impact as thunder, but the way the lyrics are describing it are like, it's like the electrical impulse of going crazy and letting loose. Wow. But oh, I love Wonu in that part. Yeah, so he's still doing like that voice breaking thing right there, but it's such a smoother, casual thing. Also, look at him. Good Lord, he looks so good. Oh my God, does he have a rat tail? Synth patterns. Yeah, there's multiple people in green. Yeah, again, very gentle. Dino delivers this very gentle. That's surprising. What? Okay, so I have been the first watch through. I have been trying to figure out what the heck those background pillars are. There's never a close up. They almost, what is that? See, like, look at the expression Sunchar does right there. Right there. Just, it's like, it's the ever briefest moment. Like that like that sort of lunacy. That sort of like maniac aesthetic. It suits him really well. I love this form. They're like aliens. I assume the birthday candles and the birthday cake is a reference to the happy birthday. Oh my god. That's why it's called Happy Birthday. Because it's the anniversary. It's the 10th anniversary, so it's like a happy birthday to themselves. But then the burst part is like the explosion, like the electric explosion. Oh. What is this like? Oh, such an acid trip background. This is an LED background, but whoa. That chirita, like the way he was enunciating those words, I have never heard Togyum sing like that. I love that. That's so nice. Interesting. So I thought I was imagining it. I couldn't quite tell because of the lighting in this video. It's so dark. But it feels like almost like kind of like black goo, almost like the movie Venom. There's like this kind of sticky aesthetic to it. Oh, I did not notice this at first. That's a giant cake he's dancing on. Oh, that's why he has the chainsaw. He's cutting open the cake. Okay. Whoa. And then the candles, but being like these pillars where like the fire's coming on, they're dancing around. That's so cool. Okay, so this is one giant ass party. Like that's why they've got the confetti. They're just celebrating. But what I swear to God, what the heck is in the background? There's like a close-up briefly. This is as close as it gets. Are they like, I don't know, they look like cocoons almost? Oh, there's the dude in pink. Okay. I was not imagining things. Like the music was overtaking me and I thought I was hallucinating. Oh my god, I love this so much for groups. I love this vocal tone for Seungkwan so much. It's so nasty. It's so cheeky. Shua too. Okay. Oh, what a fun music video. What a fun song. Okay. So I was wondering why this was called Thunder. Wow. Of course, in true 17 fashion, it's not one-to-one. It's not just an easy answer. I was expecting, I thought it was going to be something loud, powerful, and instead they went for something much more fun, celebratory, thrilling, and exciting. And this entire music video is just a huge celebration, but it's like a little dark and a little edgy and a little twisted, and it's one big 17's birthday party essentially. I think the most memorable scene, even though I didn't notice it the first time, now that I watched the second watch through, I think it's definitely Coop's on the giant birthday cake and the flames coming out of the candles. It's such a cool scene. I think that's my favorite one. I also really like the transition between Vernon when he is like on the phone, he gets electrified and he like falls, and then it transitions into him on the gurney and he's like pushing himself through. I thought that was a really fun bit. In general, it's a really cool music video. I'm not a fan of the color green. Green typically is a very sickly color, and there are aspects in the music video that are a little sickly, but the way that they colored this and the way that they styled this and the art direction of it is just right enough where the green feels a little creepy, and then mixed with like the dramatic lighting, a lot of black, and the very strange background prop set pieces, and the set dressing kind of gives it like this sickly feeling, but it is really cool. It's really experimental. So I was a fan. So most of the color scheme was like black, green, and then red. Green and red complement one another. They work off each other really well. So you'll notice like Vernon's hair was red. Wonu had the red jacket. And I'm so glad Wonu was also in this video. I do hope that every time a member enlists, maybe they all do a pre-recording for the next comeback. And so that we always have them like in a twofer. We have something for right before when they leave, and then after they left, we still have like a remnant of them. So that's really fun. All right, that is 17's Thunder. Oh, I can't wait for this album. That was so fun. I love this whole celebratory aspect. I'm basically celebrating 17 with this whole happy birthday concept. It did not dawn on me like the entire time. I was following the news when they first announced Happy Birthday and like all of that. And I was like, this is such a strange album title. Like I knew it was their anniversary, but I didn't put two and two together until watching this. But that was so fun. Now I'm so excited for the album. Guys, thank you for tuning in. Let me know, what did you think of Thunder by 17? What do you guys think of the album? I haven't listened to it yet, but I am going to do a listening party for it on my Patreon. Speaking of which, if you want to check out bonus reactions, I am going to do a listening party for 17's both Thunder, like live stage reactions and stuff like that, as well as do a listening party for their album. So if you want to check that out, I do bonus reactions on my Patreon. Link is in the description below. I have reactions for other groups as well. Of course, you don't have to support me monetarily. That's cool. If you want to just support the channel for free, hit the like button down below. I'm going to have the subscribe button for you on the bottom right over here. Going to have a button for you. Top right, you can also check out my other videos. And thank you for watching. I will see you hopefully in another video, and have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.